I think this time around, with these 4 songs on the EP, I've felt more like people have heard this music than any other thing I've ever done. When you put it up on the internet and you say, okay,
go.
I hope people like this, and then you don't hear back. I mean, we've been really lucky and got some really great press off of 4 songs. Whatever website has at least featured every song in a way where it's like, this is great.
Yeah.
People are, hopefully it's getting it out there. You still don't know if people are pushing play, but it's helped.
Press feels really good. I feel like anything wonderful like that, it's sort of like a spurt of emotion when you read it. You're like, oh, it's so great, and then like you feel awesome about everything for like 30 minutes, and then you're just back to like, okay, what am I gonna do next?
Sure. Someone writes something nice and it's flattering, and then you can share it on Facebook and people will read it and like it. But beyond that, it's hard to say, oh, this just led to this. And it's nice when people say nice things, but there's definitely no reason to say like, okay, well, we're good now. I guess press is a slightly double-edged sword, because I think no one says exactly what you want them to say, but that's not how it works.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah. Baeble always says exactly.
Baeble says exactly what you want. I mean, these 4 songs on our current EP, I wrote basically, but we all arranged them and made them sound how they sound, and all helped. Josh Kaler produced in Nashville, and we all had a pretty strong hand in how they sound, and then we're also all writing for the whole album. And I wasn't totally into being a singer-songwriter. Like, I always wanted to have like a group of 4 people that felt like we were all in it together, but that was sort of hard to find. And then last August, Jeff played his first show with us, and I met him through Andy, who is a bass player, and then we just all really clicked, and
fast friends.
It was fast friendship and fast, like, creative. I don't know, it just worked. I guess I just have a like really strong aversion to what you feel like is supposed to come next in a song. So like when we're working things out, if there's something that, I don't know, it feels like it's supposed to come next, like now we're supposed to do a bridge, I'll just normally be like, no, we're not going to do a bridge.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the pop music has been around long enough where there are these obvious what comes next things, you know, and so there's a balance between fighting that but also making things orally pleasing.
Yeah.
You don't want to like take it so far out that it's like, you want to serve the song still, but try to do something that maybe isn't the most obvious.
I mean, clearly our music is not jarring.
No, and it's not some avant-garde like out there stuff. It's simple enough too, because I think when we play live, we don't want to complicate things too much. You know, I think we could get a lot weirder if we all were trying to multitask and play a bunch of different things. But playing live, it's so much easier to just say, well, I play guitar, you play keyboards, Andy plays bass, and just let the songs speak.
I'm not afraid to get dark. They're not really dark songs. They're like pretty hopeful songs, and I hope that they feel like good and comforting, not like my depression.
And we made a conscious effort with 85 in June to make those sort of sunny sounding in their own way.
Yeah.
Like you have such a sad topic. They're both in a major key, and they both really feel uplifting outside of that, you know?
I mean, I feel like generally lyrically, if something's really sad, you gotta not have it sound that way. I don't want to ever like emotionally manipulate. Because I grew up in Southern Baptist churches. My parents are gonna watch this. I grew up hearing like pretty emotionally manipulative music, and so I never want to do that. But then the result of that was like when I was still going to church, I was like slowly moving out of that part of my life, and like what I went to next was like a very traditional church where like the hymns were the hymns and you sang the hymns, and there was like a really traditional choir, because that felt less like somebody was trying to get me to feel something. And then eventually I just moved on out of that also. We're working on making a full length that I want to, speaking of house party music, I want it to be a little more upbeat.
To have some up-tempo things in there.
The songs we're working on right now are fun. You could move.
Yeah, and to just give us a little bit more depth in the live situation as well. You know, to be able to play for an hour and have it not just be listening music. You know, let's have a little fun too.
Let's have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Soon is fun. Come Back there's some fun ones.
Oh, for sure.
I think these 4 EP songs are a little more mellow. That's what the internet told me the other day. They were mellow, and I was like, "Oh, you're right."
That's true. Yeah.
Hi, this is Christina and Jeff from Francis Cone.
And you're watching Baeblemusic.
That wasn't very cheesy. We should go back and forth.
And you're watching Baeblemusic. Okay, one more? Another one? Okay.
Hi, this is Christina. I say my name. Hi, this is Christina and Jeff from Francis Cone.
And you're watching Baeblemusic. That was worse. I did a weird, it's fine.
Sometimes Jeff
Use
does
them all.
a lot of radio voice.
And you're watching Baeble.
He does that sometimes on stage. It's the only way I know that Jeff is nervous, because he'll be like,
my
we have
voice
t-shirts at the back of the
My voice gets quieter.
Yeah,
my speaking voice is quieter. Usually I don't need a microphone.
Radio.